As we take a look at our tail of the tape, you see that Lara is 7 years older than Hurd. The height advantage and the reach advantage in favor of the undefeated IBF super welterweight champion of the world, Swift Jarrett Hurd. And now to begin the proceedings, we'll send it up to our ring announcer. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the joint here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada. As Premier Boxing Champions presents our featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona Extra, who invites you to find your beach and Casa Noble Tequila, the noble pursuit. This unification bout is sanctioned by the WBA. President Gilberto Jesus Mendoza. Supervisor is Robert Mack. The IBF President Darryl Peoples. Supervisor Randy Newman. The IBO President Ed Levine. Supervisor Jorge Alonso. And the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Anthony Marnell III. Executive Director is Bob Bennett. Introducing our three judges. Scoring this bout from ringside. From Reno, Nevada, Bert Clements. From Avon, Connecticut, Glenn Feldman, and from Las Vegas, Nevada, Dave Moretti. We introduce our third man to the ring, the referee in charge of the action, Kenny Bayless. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the unified IBF, WBA, and IBO 154-pound championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with orange trim, fighting out of Accokeek, Prince George's County in Maryland. He weighed in at a ready 153 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 21 wins, no losses, and 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is looking to unify the titles in his second defense of his belt. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning, the defending, and the undefeated IBF Junior Middleweight Champion of the world, introducing Swift Jarrett fighting out of the blue corner, wearing colors representing the U.S. flag, white with red and blue trim. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada by way of Guantanamo, Cuba, he weighed in at 153.5 pounds. His record, 25 wins, 2 losses and 2 draws, with 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the longest reigning 154-pound world title holder, tonight making his 7th world title appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WBA and IBO Super Welterweight Champion of the world, introducing Erislandy, the American Dream, Lara. And once again, our referee in charge is Kenny Bayless, now to give instructions.
Okay, guys, trunks are good on this side. Trunks are good on this side. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to caution you again to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
It is our main event of the evening. The WBA and the IBF junior middleweight crowns are on the line. Both fights both championships haven't been unified. Both the IBF and the WBA junior middleweight crowns have not been unified since in 18 years, since when Felix Trinidad did it against Fernando Vargas. Both Jarrett Hurd and Erislandy Lara are going to do that here tonight in our main event. Lara, the southpaw. Jarrett Hurd, the conventional fighter. We'll see if the pressure of Jarrett Hurd is going to be that much of a big difference, and also the height advantage. And a slip there by Jarrett Hurd. Ruled immediately a slip by Kenny Bayless. Jab coming out for Lara. Hurd knows he's going to have to deal with the technician. Two straight left hands, and the Cuban faithful showing their appreciation. Jarrett Hurd is the middle of three brothers. A straight left hand backing up Jarrett Hurd. And Lara being more aggressive than what we've seen in quite some time. Another big straight left hand for Erislandy Lara. He looks very sharp tonight.
Work out, work out, work out,
Jarrett
fellas.
Hurd knows he's in there against a technician. Close to 400 amateur fights for Erislandy Lara. Almost a 10-year career as a pro. Both of Lara's losses have been disputed. The one against Paul Williams in 2011, a fight that the New Jersey judges that scored that fight was suspended, but the decision was not overturned. And dating back to July of 2014, when Lara fought Canelo Alvarez and lost by split decision. Hurd stalking Lara, but Lara has looked very sharp and accurate here in round one.
Work out, work out. Bring him up, bring him
Body
up.
work by Lara. And Hurd, it takes him a little while to get going, but when he does, he is very difficult to deal with. He will find a way to break you down. He's done that in his 21 previous outings. But Lara is doing a very good job of keeping his distance, keeping a high guard, and a straight right hand that connected, and that ends round number one.
Hold it out, hold it out. Okay, how we feel? Just keep boxing, okay? Look, it's early, so just take your time. Just keep walking around and walking around and keep using the jab, keep fading. The left hand is at any time you want it. So you're going to see it, okay? So just take your time. You don't have to be in the rush.
Catch me with the left and bleeding on it. Come on. Give me the head movement. Throw the right hand. When you get in, split it. And look, roll, go through the pack. He gonna tighten up a little bit. I need you to sit down and get punches. Boom, boom, but don't load up. All right? Don't let him out. Look, when you rolling, come down. Go in with the jab. You understand me? Hide behind the jab. You landed a good right hand and it hurt it. All right, you
The corner of Jarrett Hurd wants him to work behind the jab. Lara looks very good as Lara walked into tonight's championship matchup. 8.5 pounds, you weighed in at 162, Hurd 163. So just a 1 pound difference inside that ring here tonight. A straight left again that connected, and down goes Hurd, but it was a slip. Jermell Charlo, the WBC champion, a big straight left that connected. He is sitting in the front row next to Errol Spence, watching the action intently. Now Hurd being aggressive, more aggressive than what he was in the first. He's He's got to be able to use his size and his reach advantage to his favor. Shot to the body as Lara connects with the right hook upstairs.
There you go.
Hurd sitting down in his shots. Big straight left backing up Jarrett Hurd. Coming into the fight in the sports books here in Las Vegas, Lara was a slight favorite, Hurd a slight underdog. Kenny Bayless warning about leaning and going forward with the head. Wants to avoid a clash of heads, does the referee. Hurd closing the distance. Hurd has been more the aggressor here in the second round. Coming forward, but he's squaring up against Lara, and that could be very problematic as Lara throws a straight left followed by a shot to the body of Jarrett Hurd. Hurd so big, so strong, continues to press the issue. Hooks upstairs by Hurd, but not many of them, I don't think one of them landed clean.
Bring him up, Lara.
Advancing forward as Lara against the ropes, and now Lara ties up wisely. And Hurd, a sweeping right cross that landed. Hurd looking to break down Lara. That's a very good second round for the 27-year-old out of Accokeek, Maryland.
Let's go, Jarrett.
See Jermell Charlo, the WBC super welterweight champion, next to Errol Spence, and those just having fun tonight.
Stay his hands and get up. Okay? Water. Grab this.
I need that jab, though. All right, let's go. Hey, look, it's one apiece, Jarrett. It's one apiece. Jarrett, hand moving.
Round 3, this one scheduled for 12. Jarrett Hurd, the IBF junior middleweight champion of the world. Erislandy Lara, the WBA junior middleweight champion of the world. Putting both of their titles on the line in this unification fight. Both titles have not been united since dating back to 2000 when Felix Trinidad knocked out Fernando Vargas here in Las Vegas. Straight left for Lara, looking to back up Jarrett Hurd.
Heads, fellas, watch your heads.
A big shot by Jarrett Hurd, as Lara wants to be able to use that straight left and that weapon to keep Jarrett Hurd off of him, but Hurd is just a different level and moving forward behind the high guard. And he's timing Lara straight and left because he's blocked the last 2. And now Hurd, when he has Lara pinned against the ropes or close to the ropes, he's got to really go to work, because this is when Hurd can systematically break down Erislandy Lara. Close distance uppercuts that Hurd is looking to land. And there's some, he's just touching Lara, and he goes around and goes to the body, does Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd Hurd is a vicious puncher as well. He wears you down, and then when you are your most vulnerable, that is when the most vicious part of Jarrett Hurd comes out. Lara's a technician and certainly has a lot of power and can buzz you, but he hasn't fought anyone with the aggression nor the tenacity of Jarrett Hurd since he fought Canelo Alvarez back in July of 2014 here in Las Vegas. Hurd making this a phone booth fight, and Lara isn't using his legs as much as I thought he would in the opening parts of this fight. Lara looking to create some distance, but back comes Jarrett Hurd. He sends a straight left. He went to southpaw momentarily and unloaded a straight left hand. And back to conventional does Jarrett Hurd with the right hand downward.
Watch your heads! Watch your heads!
I'm surprised Lara isn't unloading his jab, and Lara just got clipped with a straight right hand as he was throwing a straight left. Hurd is really coming on here in this fight. Lara has had glimpses, but with the exception of the first round, the second and third have all gone to Jarrett Hurd.
Deep breath, son. Water. I got it. All right, deep breath.
And we're going to go back and we're going to revisit some of the action from round 3.
When you're going in straight. Go straight, give me a dip. Look, give me the dip, bang, volley.
And here we go back and we take a look. That it was a jab by Lara followed by, was an uppercut that was partially blocked by Jarrett Hurd. But look at this wonderful counter as Lara threw a straight left, but Hurd answered right back, boom, grazing right on the nose in the chin of Erislandy Lara. So that punch did connect for Lara, but Jarrett Hurd landed a big counter right hand. And if you are Erislandy Lara, he needs to utilize his legs. He's got to get on his bicycle, use his jab, and keep Jarrett Hurd at bay. Jarrett Hurd just is so big and strong and presents such a difficult challenge when it comes to the height and the reach advantage that he possesses. And chance of swift from the fans from Aqua Kick, Maryland that have come to support their hometown boy. A big right hand that connected, and Lara realizes he's going to have to fight. A double right hook, and Lara has like a peekaboo styles to say, you didn't do anything to me. Ernesto Rodriguez, the trainer Jarrett Hurd, has been informing him, we want you to cut off the ring. And so far in rounds 2 and 3, Hurd has done that. Now he has Lara pinned against the ropes. And Lara is remaining a stationary target, which is very unlike him. He has not done that in recent memory. A left hook to the body, but a big straight left hand that found its mark for Lara. We haven't seen that in terms of the blistering speed since the first round with Lara. Hurd looking to connect, just throwing enough to keep himself busy. Maybe he's trying to set up something big. That would be my only thought process. And Lara, as he tries to throw a straight left, is stymied as Hurd puts his big 6'1" frame upon Lara. Hurd is dipping underneath and then sliding to his right using feints to throw off the timing of Erislandy Lara. A big straight left hand that connected by Jarrett Hurd, but Lara rips into the body. Does Lara have the lung capacity? Does he have enough legs underneath him at 34 years of age to deal with the pressure and the sheer passion in which Jarrett Hurd fights with? Straight left that missed by Lara, and Hurd advances forward. A right Right hand to the body, followed by a right hand connecting on the chin of Lara. Jarrett Hurd continues to move forward, a big right hand, and that backed up the man known as the American Dream.
Get the ass out, baby.
Hurd continues to apply pressure, and that is the end of the fourth.
Another thing we need you to do, you got him against the rope, hold with the left hand, and bring that right uppercut.
You're going there. You're going there and go hands up, right? Make them move and shoot it here. Shoot it to the body and shoot it to the head. Split it. Roll, roll. I need a roll, all right? Add that too.
And we're going to take a look back and see some of the work from round 4 with Jarrett Hurd. Really looking at his work as Jarrett Hurd with the jab, and he shoots that straight right hand down the middle, backing up at Erislandy Lara.
Okay.
Round number 5, this one is scheduled for 12. If you're at Erislandy Lara, he needs movement because he has been too much of a stationary target. I know it's hard because Jarrett Hurd is just coming at you and is so athletic and tall and powerful, but Erislandy Lara has been in there with the world's best. A big straight left hand that blasted Jarrett Hurd. But Lara needs more of that. It can't just be one at a time or once every 30 to 40 seconds because Jarrett Hurd brings you constant pressure, and it's not reckless pressure with Jarrett Hurd. It is smart, calculated pressure. A high guard behind the jab, and then he's so economical with his punches. Very rarely does Jarrett Hurd waste any motion. Lara doesn't either, but Lara has to get more aggressive. The right hook that missed by Lara. Straight left by Lara, another one. Lara moving around the ring as well as he has for the first time since back in round 1. The right hook that connected for Lara. But some hooks by Jarrett Hurd. Lara's looking for that small opening, and no question can he take advantage of it. And Lara with a 2-punch combination that momentarily halted Jarrett Hurd in his tracks. But back comes Hurd with the chopping right hand. Very powerful is the Maryland native, and he's literally in the physical prime of his career at 27 years of age. He still lives in his parents' home. His parents said after this fight, you're going to have to find your own home and move out. But Hurd said he's comfortable living with his parents. A big right hand that connected moments ago by Hurd. Hurd is coming on in the second half of this 5th round, but Lara still has the advantage. Nice right hook by Lara. But Hurd continues to come forward. And doing chants of Cuba and Hurd here at the joint at the Hard Rock in Las Vegas. Ray Flores ringside for this IBF and WBA Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. Lara attacking the body of Jarrett Hurd, moving around the ring gracefully, stops and then throws a straight left. Ebb and flow action here in Las Vegas between Hurd and Lara. That's the end of the 5th.
You're trying to stay around, all right? Look, when you hear Caesar, touch, 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 roll, roll. I need you to roll the head, bro. Look. You're doing good. You're doing good, but I need you to move your head. All right, he's throwing straight punches. You're blocking it. But just block him and move your head.
I gave that 5th round to Erislandy Lara. And we're going to go back and take a look at some of the work from Jarrett Hurd in the 5th. The big right hand by Hurd, boom. You saw that certainly catch the attention of Erislandy Lara. He stepped inside, boom, a grazing shot, but still caught him off guard. Round 6. I gave the 1st and the 5th to Lara. I gave 2, 3, and 4 to Hurd. So this fight, 3-2 in favor of Jarrett Hurd on my unofficial scorecard. Hurd is aiming to cut off the ring, and now Lara seems to have more spring in his legs, as he did in the 5th. Sending out that jab. Don't forget to partake in the conversation on social media. Use the hashtag Hurd and Lara. Lara needs to do something because neither fighter has thrown much, with the exception of a couple jabs from Jarrett Hurd. There's that straight left that comes out for Lara. And Hurd trying to crowd him, and Lara wisely ties him up. And Kenny Bayless, who has been very active in the fight, watching the action. A nice right hook that connected for Erislandy Lara. A left hook that got to the right side of the body of Lara. Now Hurd needs to do his best work on the inside. This is when he can really put his size to use and put all of his body upon Erislandy Lara. That 6'1" frame, 162 pounds that he weighed in at tonight unofficially. He can put on Lara. Lara with a big uppercut that stopped Jarrett Hurd from moving forward. This is a very difficult round to score because do you like the aggression of Jarrett Hurd? And Hurd could potentially try to steal this round. A couple of right crosses that backed up Lara. And a big uppercut there by Jarrett Hurd. Hurd again stalking Erislandy Lara. And Kenny Bayless will separate them as Hurd pushes his way against Lara.
Work out!
10 seconds to go here in the 6th round between Jarrett Hurd and Erislandy Lara. We are 50% of the way done in this unification matchup. And there you see the wife of Erislandy Lara, ringside cheering on her man.
I need some more water. Ain't nothing in here. Here, right here. Come on, man. We got to be all the fucking there. Hey, listen to me. You just keep boxing like that, okay? Everything is good. All this guy is banking on you getting tired, and that ain't going to happen. You just got to keep using that
And
jab.
here is Erislandy Lara. It was an uppercut that stopped Jarrett Hurd in his tracks. But back came Jarrett Hurd. As we see Erislandy Lara setting up the jab, and then boom! Talk about landing with accuracy. But Jarrett Hurd would not be denied as he would throw and connect with his own combination. Couple of right hands for Jarrett Hurd. Round number 7, the second half of the fight. This could be a close one. I could see it 4-2 in favor of Hurd. I could see it 3-3, either or. And the corner, Ernesto Rodriguez of Jarrett Hurd, his trainer, informing him he wants him to take away the jab of Lara. And they want Hurd to bring that right hand up, a big straight right hand that pushed away Lara. Lara using his jab, but he's got to get back on his bicycle, does Lara, and step inside with that straight left. Also with Lara, I'm surprised we're not seeing any body work from him. I know it's a long frame, and now Hurd pressing the action. Round 7, this one's scheduled for 12. It's a chess match between the two. Lara gets her to back away momentarily. I think Hurd is trying to figure out distance because he's hesitating. That's very unlike Jarrett Hurd. He doesn't hesitate much. He was looking to press the issue against Lara, and then in the center of the ring as Lara and Hurd, they're both looking to come forward. 80 seconds left here in the 7th. Straight left hand that missed by Hurd. A jab by Lara in the face of Jarrett Hurd. Another one followed by a straight left hand that found its mark. Nice right hook by Erislandy Lara. All by a straight left. Lara having a very good round here in the 7th. Dealing with the pressure of Jarrett Hurd, but Hurd has been a little inconsistent and non-committal to coming forward as he has in the first 6 rounds. Now he comes forward with a couple uppercuts, does Jarrett Hurd. And Lara sends a straight left to the abdominal region of Jarrett Hurd. We are nearing the conclusion of the 7th round. Erislandy Lara, the WBA junior middleweight champion, the IBF junior middleweight champion. Jarrett Hurd, a big right hand that closes out the 7th for Jarrett Hurd. And there is the Hurd family, his mother and father, who have been supporting him. And he's actually been living in their house. He said after this fight, he's gonna move out.
Hey, listen, you gotta work him in the inside. All right? Look, DP on him. DP on him when you get in. It's working for you when you're going under. Jarrett, lock the hand down and go under. And then step. And then look, stay in.
And here is Erislandy Lara coming forward, and a big right hand that connected by Jarrett Hurd.
When he just walking in, Jack.
Bam, go under. Right hand. Shoot for the chest, shoot for the head. All right?
Let's go.
You heard Ronnie Shields telling Erislandy Lara, let's go. And for Ernesto Rodriguez telling Jarrett Hurd, he goes shoot for the chest and shoot for the head. So the head will move, the body will not. And Jarrett Hurd coming out more aggressive, trying to gain the center of the ring and push the issue against Lara. Look at the aggression by Jarrett Hurd. He may have taken that round off because he looks like a brand new fighter here in the 7th. Gets countered with the right hook by Lara, who escapes via the back door. Backed up Jarrett Hurd. Erislandy Lara with pinpoint accuracy here in the 6th and the 7th, and now the 8th. This fight has gone by very quickly. It has been entertaining, high-level boxing skill being demonstrated by Jarrett Hurd and Erislandy Lara. Hurd looking to rip the body of Erislandy Lara as he jabs Lara. And Lara seems to be unfazed and is holding his ground. And they keep telling Jarrett Hurd they want him to stab Lara with the jab, and that is really commit to it and push that jab in his face. But Lara connects with the counter left hand. They want him to, it's a power jab is what the Jarrett Hurd camp is imploring him to do. There are different levels of jabs. The jab that is just enough to set up another punch, or the power jab that really extends and snaps the head back of your opponent. Right hook that misses by Lara. 25 seconds left here in the eighth. Big right hand that connected by Jarrett Hurd. Final moments of the eighth round between Hurd and Lara. And that's the end of the eighth. Very good fight in a matchup that will unify the WBA and the IBF junior middleweight crown. It hasn't been done since 2000.
This round, I need more jabs this round. You can hit it with the jab every time you walk in. That's going to open up for the left hand. Stay in it, throw that left hand sometime, okay? Let's keep working, all right? Let's go to work. Look, what am I, please?
This your time. Ain't done. This is where you pick it up. But look, pace yourself in the first, all right?
Round 9, this one's scheduled for 12. Ronnie Shields telling Erislandy Lara he wants more jabs out of him. Lara and Shields have been together for 8 years, dating back to when Lara fought his 10th professional fight. When we asked him why they've had such great chemistry, Ronnie Shields said, I saw that there were things that Lara could do better, but certain times, Cuban fighters, they try to change their style. My only focus was not to change the style of Lara, but to make him a better, more complete fighter. It has worked so well thus far for Lara and Shields. Lara, the longest reigning 154-pound world champion. But Jarrett Hurd looking to come on the inside, come forward. A straight left hand by Lara. And now Hurd will apply the pressure. A left hook followed by an uppercut that missed as Lara got out of range. A left hook to the body by Hurd. Dueling chance. Some body work done by Lara and Hurd. And Hurd using his left shoulder to try to create some distance and then unleash that right uppercut. Couple uppercuts that connected for Hurd. I'm surprised Lara's willing to get this close to Hurd. It's like languishing on the inside in the range of Jarrett Hurd. Now he thinks he's swarming the punches, and a couple of uppercuts backed up Lara. But Jarrett Hurd is relentless in his pressure. This is high-level, high-contact action between Hurd and Lara. Jarrett Hurd is continuing to throw everything in the kitchen sink at Lara. Lara looking to create some space to throw a right hook, followed by a strafing left hand to the body of Hurd. left backing up. Jarrett Hurd for a brief moment. 20 seconds remaining here in the ninth. A right uppercut for Erislandy Lara for Jarrett Hurd on Lara. But now Lara looking to create some space, and Jarrett Hurd seems to be getting the better of the exchanges on the inside here in the ninth. A nice left hook, and that concludes round 9. Final 3 rounds, and Hurd tells Kenny Bayless, watch out for the clash of heads as Lara's leading with his head.
Come on, Bob, get in. No, okay. Listen, okay. Now this round here, I want you on the outside boxing this round, okay? I want you to, look, you gotta use that jab now, okay? You gotta let your jab work, okay? Just keep boxing for me. Give me a drink. How we feel? We feeling okay? Huh? Look at me.
And let's take a look at some of this inside work by Jarrett Hurd, as we saw that some uppercuts, just looking to get through the guard a lot. Hurd was just throwing left hooks and uppercuts to Lara. There you saw one that got through.
Watch your head.
Round 10,
Watch
this
your
one's
head.
scheduled
Watch
for
your
12. And Kenny Bayless warning both about a clash of heads, and immediately Erislandy Lara starts off the 10th with a straight left that connected down the middle. And Hurd looking to use some feints to close the distance. Both guys are testing each other, but Hurd is unloading a combination. And Lara's talking to Kenny Bayless as to, I think he's thinking that Hurd is leaning with his head. You could tell that the face of Erislandy Lara, that right side of his face is swollen a little bit from the shots of Jarrett Hurd. The punching ability of Hurd. A straight left that connected by Lara. But Hurd is swarming, he's crowding Erislandy Lara. And he's using every bit of his height and his reach and of his weight, his size, to try to push himself upon Erislandy Lara. A left hook to the ribcage of Lara by Hurd. Halfway mark of round 10. A straight left that backed up Jarrett Hurd for a moment. And now Hurd's got to do some work on the inside. Throwing the punches, a straight right hand, but Lara connected with the combination that momentarily impaired the jaw of Hurd. Hurd winging shots, but Lara's got to get busy here. And he connected with a straight left as Hurd moved forward. Who is going to give up an inch? That is the question. Lara's having his will tested, and he's answering it. 2 straight left hands that found their mark for the American Dream, followed by a right uppercut by Lara. He has looked sensational in these last 30 seconds. Who wants it more, Lara or Hurd? Lara has been a world champion since 2014. Hurd having claimed his IBF junior middleweight crown in February of last year against Tony Harrison. Both guys going toe-to-toe towards the tail end of the 10th. Exciting stuff here in Las Vegas. And Jermell Charlo keeping a very close eye.
Hey, I'm on their neck. I'm on their neck.
He says he wants to be next.
They don't want me.
Very good, very good. Everything looks good.
We're winning.
Listen.
Beautiful job.
Listen. Don't stand in one spot now. Feint him and step over, okay? Look, he's running right into the jab all the time. And that left hand is there all the time.
And here is Jarrett Hurd with an uppercut. As we see Jarrett Hurd, who was fighting close distance, but Lara answering back. Round 11, the championship rounds here in Las Vegas. Both titles on the line. Lara, the WBA junior middleweight champion of the world. Hurd, the IBF junior middleweight champion. These two titles haven't been unified since when Felix Trinidad did it against Fernando Vargas in 2000, some 18 years ago here in Las Vegas. It is a very close fight between these two world champions. A left hook to the body by Jarrett Hurd. Stepping over. Ronnie Shields telling Lara, we want you to box more. Keep boxing more. Looking to create some space. A right hook by Lara. Hurd looking for that right uppercut. It was a straight left followed by a right hook for Lara. Lara, for those that had the question of at 34 years of age, could Jarrett Hurd, could he impose his will and take some of the steam out of Erislandy Lara? I think Lara has proven that he could deal with guys with such aggression, even at 34. Will he pull out the victory, Lara? That's yet to be seen. But he has been able to deal with Jarrett Hurd, unlike many fighters have of the ilk of like Austin Trout, Tony Harrison, Frank Galarza, Oscar Molina, Jojo Dan. All those guys fell by TKO to Jarrett Hurd. Lara has shown how much of a world-class champion he is. And Hurd, to deal with Erislandy Lara, who's having a very good night, is imposing his will in spurts of this fight. And look at Lara creating some space. This is a very difficult fight to score, as Lara and Hurd are emptying out their gas tank here in Las Vegas. Hurd with the left hook to the body. Close distance, but Lara has gotten the better of the exchanges on the inside here in this 11th round. Final 10 seconds. A straight left for Lara, catching Hurd on the inside, followed by a right hook.
Come back. Come back.
And that ends the 11th. One more round remaining in this unification battle. And here is some Erislandy Lara work. That right hook followed by a left uppercut that connected on the jaw of Erislandy Lara. And here's Jarrett Hurd applying the pressure, and Lara with a stinging straight left. But again, Lara is the more accurate counterpuncher. But was it enough?
Use your head. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You heard Ronnie Shields' sense of urgency. Have demonstrated their championship
Watch
medal.
your heads. Time in. Watch your heads.
The 12th and final round. Ray
Good luck,
Flores here
guys.
ringside in Las Vegas. A very close fight between both champions, Lara and Hurd. Who is going to dig down deep and win this 12th round? continues to walk and apply pressure. And tries to cut off the ring against Lara, but Lara with a straight left, some uppercuts now, and hooks by Jarrett Hurd. A big right hand for the 27-year-old out of Maryland. What a fight here tonight between these two world champions. Lara in the chest to Jarrett Hurd. Hurd looking for that uppercut. Straight right hand backed up Lara. And a big left hook to the body by Jarrett Hurd. Lara with his right eye swelling up. He has a mouse and now it's a laceration. He has a cut. Does Erislandy Lara. Hurd coming on strong here in the 12th round. Lara in a blood and guts affair here against Jarrett Hurd. Hurd is relentless in his pressure, but Lara will not be denied either. And chants of Swift that are echoing here at the jam-packed joint at the Hard Rock Hotel in the fighting capital of the world. Under a minute left as Lara brushes off some of the blood that is coming into his right eye. Jarrett Hurd, oh, big shot! Down goes Lara! A big left hook as Lara tastes the deck! Jarrett Hurd finally got to Lara. Talk about a momentum shift. Jarrett Hurd looking to close out at Erislandy Lara. Final 30-plus seconds. What a fight that we have witnessed. Lara bloodied. Jarrett Hurd emptying out his gas tank. And that ends the fight. What a unification matchup here in Las Vegas. Wow. What an excellent fight between Erislandy Lara and Jarrett Hurd. But for Hurd to be able to knock down Lara at the tail end of the 12th, wow.
Hey, he's good. Give me some water. Come on. Hey, give me a towel. Give me a towel.
What a fight.
Listen to me. You are the unified champion. No question there.
And they are talking to Jarrett Hurd, who is on his stool, and Erislandy Lara goes over and a sign of respect between the two. You got to be able to appreciate that as both guys gave their absolute best. And let's take a look at the knockdown from the 12th round. As that left hook, bang, caught Lara and sent him to the canvas. He hadn't been down since Alfredo Angulo put him down in 2013 in June of that year. But here's another angle from up top. Boom, right there, right on the button. And Hurd walking away as to say, I finally got him. And one more look at this at close distance. You see an uppercut and then boom, right over the right hand of Lara. And Lara crashes to the canvas. He beat the count. And is the knockdown enough to give Jarrett Hurd the victory? That was a very close fight. Lara fought with determination and showed a lot of grit. Jarrett Hurd, that is what has been emblematic of his career since the beginning. And now here is Jimmy Lennon Jr., who has the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Bert Clements scores the bout 114 to 113 in favor of Erislandy Lara. Judge at ringside, Glenn Feldman sees it 114 to 113 in favor of Jarrett Hurd. And judge at ringside, Dave Moretti sees it 114 to 113 in favor of the winner. He is now the WBA, the IBF, and the IBO 154-pound champion of the world, Swift Jarrett Hurd!
And the new WBA